California Subaru Retailers Traffic Center, KNX 1070 News Radio.
Our weather forecast, clear skies overnight. We were going to have some low clouds and fog rolling in. We'll see lows generally in the 50s and 60s. Tomorrow's highs back up just about like today, 60s and 70s near the coast, and into the 80s, mid-80s for the inland and valley locations. Right now we have 82 degrees in north.
Continue on California 1 South for 11 miles.
74 degrees, and in Riverside, right now we have 82 degrees. 427 coming up in just a moment here on KNX 1070. You know, among all the preparations for earthquakes, we, among other things, of course, are thinking about insurance. Do you need it? Do you have it? Earthquake insurance, very rare for people who actually buy their own policy around Southern California. We'll have the latest on that and take it back to Ridgecrest as well, coming up in 2 minutes on KNX. Right now, it's 428 on KNX.
Hey, it's Denise Fonda with Carson Toyota. When I tell you about the great buying experience at Carson Toyota, I'm talking from experience. You know why? Because I bought my most recent Toyota at Carson Toyota, and it was a terrific experience. Great Toyota, great prices, great financing. Plus, if you buy today, you drive home today. This is a great time to head to Carson Toyota with the 1,000 sales challenge on right now. And you know what that means? That they're going to have great prices for you. They are really cutting some deals. When you get to Carson Toyota, ask for Dia. He's the general manager. He's super knowledgeable. He's really helpful, and he's a very friendly guy. So you're going to want to meet him, and he's going to get you the deal you need, the price you can afford. Visit Carson Toyota just off the 405 freeway at the Wilmington Avenue exit, or online at carsontoyota.com.
See the phenomenal new production of the world's greatest love story, The Phantom of the Opera.
Coming to Safer Strip Center for the Arts in Costa Mesa, July 10th through 21st. For tickets, visit scfta.org.
At CDW, we get that working from the road can be difficult and lonely.
I know. I just had a long conversation at the toll booth.
So,
It was unmanned.
well, at least you can connect and be productive with a secure Dell Latitude 2-in-1 laptop. They're reliable with all-day battery life and part of a business-class mobility solution implemented by CDW.
Wait, don't go.
IT orchestration by CDW. People who get it. Find out more at cdw.com/Dell.
The Skylight Lounge presents an evening.
Remember, guys, we were there on top. Bye. We were there on top.
That's Hugo, tickling the ivories. He just saved by bundling home and auto with Progressive. Gonna finally buy a ring for that gal of yours, Hugo? Send us our condolences. Hi-ho. It's nice to meet you. There's a birdland in my heart. Thank you.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates. Discounts not available in all states or situations.
This is Southern California's only 24-hour local news and traffic station, KNX 1070 News Radio. Good afternoon, in for Mike Simpson and Karen Adams. I'm Jim Thornton. Our top local story at 4:30, in-depth team coverage of the story. There have been already about 1,700 aftershocks since yesterday's 6.4 magnitude earthquake, and are not
You hear that,
going to
Yana?
stop anytime soon.
1,700 aftershocks.
Caltech seismologist Zachary Ross.
The rate's going to decay with time. Just about every day that goes on, it's going to get cut probably significantly more.
We've already seen a 5.4 magnitude aftershock.
This event occurred within the Little Lake Fault Zone. It looks like, the best we can tell so far, that there are at least 2 faults that are involved in this earthquake. And there's about a 6% chance that there will be a magnitude 6 or larger earthquake in the coming days, but that will go down with time.
The 6.4 earthquake did leave behind a surface rupture described by one seismologist as a scar across the desert floor. Scientists have gone to the area to gather more data. At Caltech, Utah, KNX 1070 News Radio.
Officials in Ridgecrest are now reassessing the need for a small army of specialists who responded to the city in the wake of Thursday's earthquake and subsequent aftershocks. KNX 1070's Pete Demetrio is live in Ridgecrest with the latest.
At one point, we had multiple urban search and rescue teams here, along with hundreds of sheriffs, California highway patrolmen, and members of the Governor's Office for Emergency Services here in Ridgecrest. They were here not only to assess the damage that happened from the earthquake and the aftershocks, but to be here on standby in the event there was another major significant aftershock or even a larger quake that would have struck the area. That has not happened. As of 4:30 today, on day 2 midnight, we've had 21 aftershocks here of magnitude 3 or greater, and we've had 11 or 12, that are basically 3.5 or greater. The biggest, of course, 4.1 this morning at about 6:40, and 5.4, which is 4:09 a.m. For the last several hours, city officials, along with the Governor's Office of Emergency Services, have been meeting here at the Ridgecrest City Hall, crunching the numbers and making the determination when it would be right to move these resources and the urban search and rescue teams, some of which came from up to 200 miles away, back to their home bases. Barely in the last hour, those orders have been given. I've seen 2 USAR teams, LA County's Task Force 136, and one made up of various fire engines from the Inland Empire, including Colton, Chino, and the San Manuel Indian Reservation, turn around and head down Highway 395 going south. So their services are no longer needed. As to how many might be here over the weekend, well, we're going to wait for officials here at Ridgecrest to fill us in on that. Reporting live in Ridgecrest, I'm Pete Demetrio, KNX 1070 News Radio.
Now is a great time to make sure your earthquake insurance is in order.
Well, that's for sure. You know, we've just been hit by the most powerful earthquake California's experienced in 20 years.
California Earthquake Authority CEO Glenn Pomeroy tells KNX it's a good thing there wasn't major damage, but don't take it for granted.
It needs to serve as a reminder to all of us in California that we live in earthquake country. Scientists have been telling us we're going to get hit again. We just got hit by one, and they're telling us we're going to get hit again. And so we need to get prepared. That includes making sure that we're financially prepared to recover, which leads us to earthquake insurance.
Pomeroy says earthquake insurance isn't required by law, so don't assume you have it. He says only 10% of homes are covered. Rob Archer, KNX 1070 Radio. An LAPD detective has been accused of secretly recording people inside a men's restroom at Angel Stadium.
It's believed the detective used some sort of device to record 37 people inside one of the restrooms at the ballpark. Anaheim Police Sergeant Darren White says the man was caught by one of the victims.
These officers caused him to believe he was being recorded surreptitiously. Went outside, contacted security.
He says the security officer detained the off-duty detective and the victim made a citizen's arrest while police responded. Now Ryan Caplet is facing more than 70 misdemeanor counts.
37 counts of 2 different charges for each victim. Keeping with intent to invade privacy is one of the charges.
The other is secretly videotaping where there's an expectation of privacy. Investigators say they also found evidence linking the detective to crimes in L.A. The LAPD says he's assigned to home duty and has been relieved of any police powers. Officials from both agencies are now working together on a criminal and administrative investigation. Cooper Rummel, KNX 1070 News Radio.
Lots of people were lighting up fireworks last night. Could some of those have started a fire that set 5 vehicles ablaze in Huntington Beach? We'll give you the latest coming up in about 2 minutes right now. 4:35, traffic and weather together every 10 minutes on the 5. Here's Denise Bondo.
Let's head right to downtown LA where we have a SIG alert. Motorcycle crash there, and Scott is overhead in Skywan.
It is still here. It's the 110 northbound, right at 6, where the left lane is taken out. A motorcycle crash. It does appear to be in the clearing stages, but definitely adding to a pretty big backup here, getting into downtown LA out of South LA, starting about Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. Some southbound spectators slowing from the 4 level, and they get heavy again right by the 10. Expect reduced speeds heading down through South LA.
We also have a SIG alert on the 5 southbound at Oceanside. The Oceanside on-ramp blocked with a crash involving a car carrier, and the southbound side of that 5 is slow from Las Vegas. On the 91 eastbound at the 241, crash on the right shoulder, and eastbound near the 55. We had a wreck, which is out of lane, so 2 trouble spots there. 105 East Long Beach Boulevard, that crash cleared. Traffic is kind of sluggish starting at about Wilmington. 210 west at the 605, we've got debris reported in the 3rd lane from the left, so CHP is about to run a break, and anybody headed out of state line on that 15 is going to run into some slow traffic in the Mountain Pass area, southbound before SEMA Road. We had a car fire, and only the left lane is open right now, so everybody is kind of crawling through there. You've got a 7-mile backup. Become a KNX traffic tipster. Call the KNX LA Metro traffic tip line. Our number is 323-467-1070. Our next report, 4:45, with more traffic reports more often. I'm Denise Bondo in the Southern California Subaru Retailers Traffic Center, KNX 1070 News Radio.
Right now, temperatures are in the 70s and 80s across much of Metro LA and Orange County. Let me give you a beach temperature here. Right now in Costa Mesa, we have 73 degrees, 72 degrees right now in Redondo Beach. In Pacoima, 81 degrees, one of the warmer places, Ontario, 92 degrees as of a little while ago. Let me see what it's down to now. Okay, 90. Ooh, yeah, but I
left onto Encino Canyon Road.
The app to try it for free. That's Babel.com. In a crisis, up-to-date critical information matters. Where you get it counts. During the 45 Malibu Mayor Jefferson Webster turned to us. We depended heavily on KNX through the whole event. We're still going to be pushing AM radio because that never fails. For the most complete
Take the next left onto Encino Canyon Road.
KNX 1070 News Radio. It's Mike Simpson for Cunning Dental, the full-service dental practice in Montclair, Irvine, and San Diego. Family-owned and operated, in business for over 50 years. They do it all under one roof. Braces to bridges, cavities to cleanings, to full smile transformations with the teeth-in-a-day procedure. They will take care of all of your family's dental needs. If you're tired of covering your mouth during conversations, give them a call, 855